To me, King Yoga means truth. It means fast-track spiritual development. It means service, selfless service. So I can't recommend it enough. I will suggest to anyone, if you are not allergic to truth, if you can see the pain, the suffering around, the darkness in this world, the cries of the masses, the agony, if it touches you, if you can feel something, if you feel you ought to do your own little bit, then please look into this. King Yoga, it is for you. Also, we have practices which give tremendous protection, and I'm qualified to make that statement because I'm a veteran of psychic attacks.
Tell us about the psychic attacks and how you felt King Yoga helped you overcome your problems.
That's interesting. Now, to answer that question fully, I'll have to go back to 2004. You know, I said when you came to Nigeria in 2004, I was like one leg in, one leg in studying at Theory Society, one leg in orthodoxy.
Yes.
So I found, I would say to anyone that the King Yoga teachings are the highest teachings I've found anywhere. That was in 2004. I know late 2005, my wife and I relocated to England. Despite the fact that I knew I would answer that these are the highest teachings I've found. Because of what people will say. They will say, oh, if I leave the church, they will say, Yomi has abandoned the faith. I thought of that. I will lose friends that I've made over the years, you know, in the church and all that. Because one has to be sincere. So it was convenient, in quotes, convenient for me to just continue with orthodoxy. So it was while in the church that in April 2014, I was hit with a very serious psychic attack. I don't want to go into details here, but completely knocked me off, completely. In fact, I didn't go to work for 5 months. The records are there. I didn't go.
And how was it affecting you?
To sleep was a problem. So that was in the church. If you check my records here, you'll find that this happened in April 2014. This psychic attack. It was the worst that I've had. Now, I kept on going to my GP, and this is what happened. Then I'd cut off contact with the Ethereal Society because, as I said, the church was more convenient. Not the highest teachings, but more convenient for me. So I was, my GP now said something, again, accidentally, you know, there are no accidents. He said, Yomi, have you thought of giving yoga, trying yoga? Oh, immediately he said, have you thought of trying yoga? I said, yoga? I said, yes. I said, thank you very much. Just got up. Meanwhile, the GP himself is a student of a certain Indian yogi. And I thought he wanted to suggest maybe be his disciple or his student. But when I heard yoga, right, immediately my mind came back to 2004, Aetherius. I said, don't bother. I know what yoga is. Don't bother. I know the master of yoga. Don't bother. So I ran. I said, yoga. So I sat down in my bedroom, chanted one of the mantras 3 days, and that was the end of the psychic attack. The dark forces, they were put to flight. They fled.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful to hear.
Yes, so that is how I now reconnected,
right,
with the Ethereal Society, as it were. There is a proverb where I come from. They say the stray dog when a dog leaves home and strays off,
Yes.
the day it runs into trouble outside, it remembers home.
Right.
So that's about what happened when the
Okay.
psychic attack
That's
happened.
very
I
interesting.
remembered home.